futures collide. AI buzzing, quantums hum, innovations here, the world's begun. Zeros, ones, the code is tight, building dreams in the neon. Frank's world. Quantum leaps, AI streams. Frank's world. It's a dream. It's the dream.
Well, hello, LinkedIn, X, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. That is about all the platforms I'm streaming on. You're first probably wondering, whoa, those are some funky glasses, Frank. And they are. They actually are. I actually saw one of my favorite YouTubers who runs the Wi-Fi podcast, AJ. I think Scudieri is his name. And he kind of does these, and these are great because they do cut down on a lot of glare, and they definitely alleviate eye strain. There is something to that. I'm not going to do the entire stream on those because I look too clubby with those on, and despite the music and whatnot, not really sure how appropriate it is for LinkedIn. It is a chilly 60 degrees in my home office, just in the outskirts of Baltimore. I'm not running any AI workloads here on my DGX Spark, which is how I usually warm up the space. But with that in mind, wanted to talk about one of the biggest tech events of the year. It's January, and normally that means winter and cold weather. But to this year and every year, it really means CES. And CES made a big splash last year with Jensen Huang, basically trash talking quantum computing. That's basically it. Um, and there is it starts tomorrow. I would imagine there's probably some pre-events going on today. But I'm looking forward to seeing kind of the what they're going to announce. My guess is that this is largely going to be, I would say, robotics. I really think that robotics is really going to be a key part of um, what they're going to be covering this year. That would be my guess. Obviously, AI, obviously, the usual suspects and things like that. But the fact that this year is going to be the CEO, the keynote is going to be the CEO of AMD. AMD, obviously, being the the also ran to AMD to NVIDIA. I think they have a lot to prove. So this is going to be the featured keynotes. So it's interesting. You're going to see she'll be speaking. Siemens will be speaking. McKinsey. I don't know much about Havas, but this is definitely going to be, I think, a big robotic story. She's going to talk. AMD has a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential. Despite me being a full-on NVIDIA fanboy, I do think that AMD has some potential. What does Havas do? Let's see what we can find out. Oh, so Vivendi. So this is probably going to be about creating marketing and advertising. That'll be interesting to see. So I'm legit. Let me know in the comments what you think you're most excited about for this year's CES. I'm personally curious to see what it'll be. Last year really was, the story was Jensen Huang. My big takeaway was Jensen Huang trash talking quantum computing, and that kind of setting off a chain of events that ultimately led me to relaunch the Impact Quantum podcast, which today is, fun fact, hitting season 4. So we go to impactquantum.com, the latest episode is here, and Abhigan Mishra, who's the co-founder of Rune Technology, and basically talk about quantum and finance. And you'll also notice new music. We have new theme music for Impact Quantum. as well as this live stream. And still, still working on a new theme song for Data Driven. We tried a couple of new ones last year. Nothing really hits that. Like it just hits hard. Like it's really well done. But hopefully, you're doing well. I have one kid sick today. Um, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, check out the new season of Impact Quantum. Check that out, and definitely keep an eye on some of the. I'll be watching from afar the happenings at CES 2026. I personally think my personal prediction, and I'll say it here, it's probably going to be heavy on robotics. And I base that on the burgeoning field that we've seen in robotics combined with AI, kind of AI with actuators, really. I saw that at Microsoft Ignite this year. You know, not a lot of talk about quantum, but there was a lot of talk about robotics. So I think robotics is really going to be a key thing there. And it's just using my imagination. If they have somebody from Siemens AG who's, um, they build a lot of things and they build a lot of things that help other people build things. So I suspect that that's going to play a big role if I had to guess. Again, I have no inside knowledge. I'm just taking a educated guess. So with that in mind, I have to head over and pick up one of the kids who's not sick from daycare. But you can check out kind of all the happenings here. Let's see. This is my book. You could start off the new year. Start off the new year right. This is my newest book. It's Quantum Sales Playbook, right? How do you sell emerging technologies when people don't understand it? Basically, you sell the outcomes, right? Not the qubits. So check it out there. That is still the holiday price, so you can grab it until I go and change it. If you run a incubator or a quantum kind of incubator type thing or at a university or outside of a university, I'll get you a free copy. And what else we got here? Another interesting thing here is if you want to attend a VLLM meetup, check that out. You're going to hear a lot more this year from me and Red Hat on VLLM and LLMD, but check out what's happening. And if you want to know what's going on in that space, you're tuned to the right place. So with that, I going to sign off. My name is Frank Lavinia, and I have not streamed since last year. You can catch me at the following URLs. And with that in mind, I'm going to sign off and wish you all a happy new year. And turn off that caption. And I am going to, I need to have a new outro play graphic. But for now, you've been watching FranksWorld.com live, and